Good afternoon, good morning. Today I'm going to speak one of the very important that is like media, how the government of Somalia use a media and how they react on if someone speaks something against the Somali government. So if you think the opposition will always agree what you said or what you come up, so just go and get your own business, or you have to go, or you have to become ice seller, the one who's making ice cream, because that person who is trying to make people happy. But what makes me surprised is like every time the government of Somalia, if someone, a previous politicians speak on against on them, they're trying to give them feedback. They're trying to make quick response to them. But in the other way, it's not a polite way to respond or to get immediately action. Everyone speaks on you. So if one speaks, you have to monitor, you have to evaluate what the other person speaks and look if it's possible, if it talks directly what you are involved in, then try to change what they are suggested. If it's nothing, so you don't need to change or you don't need to react. So, but if someone came on the media and talks about, and you came to the next day, and then you trying to react or you respond what they are saying, then you will not trying to fulfill. You are not trying to fulfill your goal. You are not trying to get what you want. Even though, what also surprised me, if someone write a little bit message in a social media, and the government of Somalia trying to respond, even though immediately, and they forgot what they are to do it. So if you are ready to change something, accept the other people, their opinion, you have to listen them. It's not you have to take their criticize something good, because if all the people are not criticizing you, then you are nothing. Then your government, there is something wrong with it. So it's very important and it's very necessarily to get criticized. Criticize means redirection. If someone criticizes on you, if someone criticizes what you are doing, if someone criticizes the way you are managing, if someone criticizes the way you are fighting for the extremists, it's not they are against on you. They are trying to make you redirection what you want, what you are doing. So ultimately, when you're trying to listen, criticize, I do believe you may able to get the right direction. But if you do not listen, to criticize others, and you always immediately trying to respond quickly, then that time, it's time where you have no objective, where you have no goal, and then you will end up in a small circle which you have nothing to do, but do not take personally criticize. So my conclusion, if the government of Somalia wants to do something, I think 2 years left. So if they want to get advantage the remaining 2 years, they need to come up strategic policy, and they need to not to respond each and everyone who speaks to them. So do not respond, do not take criticize personally to you, because they are trying to recorrect, they are trying to make you something good, they are trying to give you a light. So criticize whoever criticize you. I learned one of my best coaching and one of my best monitor. He was monitor and he was my coaching almost 2.5 years. And what I learned from him, he said to me, whenever criticize to you someone, do not take it personally. If you get message, negative message, do not respond quickly, and just look and evaluate on you whether you are doing what they are saying or not. If you are doing properly what they are saying, then you don't need to recorrect. If you do not do what they are saying, just try to recorrect and move on. So I learned my monitor. He always said to me, whenever you're trying to speak to the people, do not think they lack on you. They do not think they will take whatever you say to them. Just speak what you're feeling. Just say what you want to say to them, and speak in honestly way. And that is the only way you can correct, you can move on. So my conclusion is, if Somali government is today, I'm talking about the media, if the government of Somalia wants to move on, so the only option they can move on, they do not take personally. They do not need to take personally. They do not need to see against any critical to them. They have to see each critical or each criticism something to something they can change. So this is what I'm going to talk today. So wherever you are watching, share my video, and I will try to put every week 2 or 3. If you think it's very worthwhile, try other people. So next time it will be much interesting and much something you can learn it, because learning, it's not something you learn from university. Learning, it's something where you gain in knowledge each and every day. So my video and my broadcast, it's not something we are against. It's not something we are attacking. It's something we trying to highlight it. It's something we trying to change. So if you want to learn something, keep watching on us and share other people. Till that, wish you a great day wherever you are. Bye-bye.